got a truck coming today for those heifers that we left out in Wyoming, the ones that were open or bull bred later. So we're gonna bring those down to the feedlot in Nebraska. We also have about 30 head that we have around the home place. We're gonna run them up to the corral quick, and the truck's gonna stop here on its way and pick these ones up as well. So my dad and Jaques ran out to Wyoming to load those ones up, and I'm gonna run these ones up, and hopefully the truck will be here in half an hour and we can get them loaded up and have them off our mind. Come on, girls. Get along, let's go. There we go, get in there, let's go. We were short on sticks, preg checking, and here they all are. Jaques and my dad are running a little late with the truck. I guess they got out there and some of the bred heifers that we were keeping as our replacements came back down from the pastures, jumped some fences, and got back into that little pasture around the corral with the heifers that we were planning on selling. So they had to resort a whole bunch of them, and they said they're just coming this way now. So I just decided I'm gonna go cut some hay rather than waste time waiting around for them. So they'll load up the truck and those heifers that I had in the corrals there. But these heifers are gonna go down to the feedlot in Nebraska, and then we'll probably sell them as bred heifers sometime. We don't have enough grafts to keep all of those heifers. We only need 150. We probably have a few more. We'll sell some later probably, but we have to use our grass for what we're gonna keep. It wouldn't make sense for us to keep all of our heifers and run out of grass. So we'll send them down to Nebraska and have them get fed down there and then sell them from there. So the goal this afternoon, I've got probably 20-30 acres of grass up on top here. I'm gonna try and get cut. And then down in here you can see kind of a horseshoe shaped field. That's winter wheat. Gonna try and cut that, and there's a little bit more over there that I'll try and cut. So there's probably another 30 acres of winter wheat, or maybe a little more, and then get up on top of that hill, just have some more grass hay that I'll cut. So hopefully we can get all of that done this afternoon. We'll try and get as much done as we can. Big old jackrabbit. See if I can get him to run. Hey. Oh. All right, finished up this field. Now we're gonna head down there. Looks like we got some company. Damaris is gonna come join us. This is where my grandparents live. It's actually the homestead. This house is 120 years old. There was a house built before that that burnt down, and there's a dugout in the hill over here where they lived while they rebuilt this house. So this is where I grew up, me and my family, my parents and my two sisters, and then we switched houses with my grandpa and grandma, which is where my parents live now, and my grandpa and grandma live back up here. And my dad also grew up here, and my grandpa grew up here as well. So it's a cool spot. This winter wheat field is just right down here. The big red barn and stone silo is just over there. So we used to have our little backgrounding feedlot up here as well. We'll have to do a whole tour of everything up here sometime. Go check out the dugout and everything. But here comes Damaris. With her cute little pregnant belly. Hey, Mama.
Hi. There's a car behind you.
I know, I see you. It's probably my grandpa.
How do I close it?
Huh? There. You got her?
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Sorry, I was reading my emails.
Oh, that's alright. I was wondering what you were doing. So this winter we got some really nice moisture in the spring, so it grew up pretty good, but this last week has been really warm. I think yesterday was 109 in town. It was over 100 everywhere, so. And the last few days before that were upper 90s, right around 100. Today's a little cooler, I think it's 80, 88 or so, but that really dries things out. Even though we've gotten a lot of moisture in the spring, you know, we're a lot better off than a lot of places in the US. But a couple weeks of this heat will dry things out right back to where we were. I know a lot of people have it way worse than we do, so we're thinking about you guys, praying for you guys, and hope you guys pull through and find a solution to the drought and everything. You know, it can be tough and stressful and very hard. Right, babe.
Tell them how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel good. I'm a little nauseous riding here. It's pretty bouncy.
It's got you a little nauseous?
Yeah. That's all. I feel better now that I stepped out and came back, but...
What do you think your child is? Oh, you're a girl.
What do I think it is? Speaking's that I wasn't terribly sick. And usually with girls, I hear that the moms have worse, like morning sickness, or just are more sick in general. They say maybe it's because like baby's hormones, like the extra hormones from the girl, you know? So I wasn't terribly sick. And then, what else? Anytime we've checked the heart rate, it's been lower, on the lower end. I mean, they say normal is 130 to 160. It's like a wives scale or something.
Okay.
Where if their heart rate is lower, it's a boy, and if it's higher, it's a girl. But there's also instances where the baby's had a low heart rate, but it is a girl, and yeah.
Okay.
So our babies have had a heart rate in the 140s, so it could go either way.
What's
It's kind of right in the middle.
What do you think it is?
Oh, it's a bunny.
It's not a bunny.
That was a bunny.
Yeah.
What do I think it is? Well, I'd like it to be a boy.
You'd like it to be a boy?
Yes. Pass
What
on
if
the
it's a girl?
family name. Well, if it's a girl, then it's a girl. My mom really wants it to be a girl. Yeah. But she had 3 girls, so.
Yeah. I'm actually the last sleep, too, so sometime we need to try and have a boy.
At least
we'd
one.
be happy with a girl, too.
At least one.
Cute little girl that looks like Damaris.
Or a boy that looks like Carson.
But we do need to pass on the family name somehow.
Yeah.
Want to call her good for the day, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. See you tomorrow, windrower.
I don't want to go in it.
Come on.
I wanted to touch it though.
Let's bale some oats and peas. Since it's been getting so hot and dry by like 10 o'clock, it's best if we start pretty early, especially with these oats and peas. If it gets too dry, it's just gonna fall apart. It's not gonna make for very good hay. So if we start early and get it with a little bit of dew in it, it seems to do a lot better. showed up too. My dad came and he's gonna be baling, but you can see with a little bit of moisture, this stuff is holding together pretty good. In a little while, when it gets too dry, it's gonna just be crumbly and fall apart. So actually right now it feels pretty good. These pea pods look good. Where are they? I just saw some. There's one. So it's pretty good right now. Hopefully it won't get too dry too quick. Don't really want that going through the baler. That's baling. I'm gonna take a little break in the shade. Don't want to get too far ahead of Jaques, otherwise things will start drying out too quick. So I'm probably plenty ahead already. So I'll just stop for a while, maybe grease up everything. And yeah, wait for him to catch up. We're getting real close. I finished up raking. Jaques gonna finish baling. I'm gonna go check another field, see if it's too dry or not. And then if it is, I'll just go cut some hay. Jaques will probably stack bales. So. We'll see how this stuff looks. Sounds a little crispy. I don't know. Looks a little too dry to me. Still green underneath, but I think it should probably wait till the morning. Pretty crunchy. Yeah, I think that's a little too dry. Looks like it'll have to wait till the morning. I like seeing that flag around. Well, I finished up cutting that piece of grass hay up on top of the hill at my grandparents' house. And we're just gonna stop there. We don't want to get too far ahead of the rake and the baler. Otherwise everything's gonna get too dried out if I do get too far ahead. So I think I'll just end the video here, but thank you guys for coming along. Honestly, I really appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I'll see you in the next one.